Hello and welcome to Dotnet with Sikhen, and our today's topic is interface. In our previous video, we have seen the different types of inheritance, and in those types we have discussed about the multiple and hybrid, and we found like there are in C# multiple and hybrid interfaces are not allowed. And why it is so? Because of the when we have same methods in both the classes, or you can say the same method name in both the classes, then it is not allowed to inherit, right? Because class C will not be able to predict which show method I need actually. So to solve this problem, the solution is interface. So what is interface? Interface is a contract and it does not have the implementation, just the method signatures. So the members of the interfaces are by default public and it does not contain any definitions. So the child class must provide the implementation. So let's look at few of the interfaces here. First one is the public interface iAnimal, and we have the method signature like void make sound, and we don't have the method implementation. In the same way, we have iFlyable. So here the animal can fly, or here we have the bird, which is an animal and it does not contain any methods. And we have also non-flyable, which is an animal and the animal can run, right? So this is the interface, and one more interface is there like swimmable, and the birds which can swim or the bird which can fly, right? So let's look at all these interfaces in action in Visual Studio. Okay, so I have created a program, and here I have tried using all the interfaces here. So the first interface iAnimal has one method, that is the make sound method signature, and in another one the iFlyable, which inherits from iAnimal, and this iFlyable has only the fly method signature, and iBird doesn't have any of its own, but yeah, it is inheriting from iAnimal. And in the same way, we have non-flyable, which is inheriting from iAnimal, and it has one run method, so that non-flyable animal can run. For example, horse can run, right? And we have the interfaces like swimmable, the birds or the animal which can swim, right? So this is the bird, and the bird which also can fly, right? So here, because this interface is inheriting from these two, so the methods inside these two are available here also, right? So here you can see this swim is of a method signature of its own, and iBird has the method signature of iAnimal, right? So iAnimal has the method like make sound. So in iSwimmable we have make sound, iFlyable. So I have, or we can say like we have a fly method also. So this iSwimmable has 3. And let's look at the implementation. So here duck class can implement more than one interface. So here it is implementing iSwimmable, and iSwimmable inherits from iBird and iFlyable. So it has 3 methods, that is the swim, fly and make sound. So you can see we have 3 methods here: implementation, fly, make sound and swim. But what about this iFlyable methods, right? So when you use interface, then you don't need to provide the separate implementation. So only if you give the implementation of this fly method, then it solves the problem basically. And that is why we were not able to solve it in the multiple inheritance, right? So that's why we use here it in interface. So interface basically solves this problem. And here also we have eagle. So eagle is flyable, right? So eagle can fly, and at the same time eagle can make sound because bird inherits iAnimal, right? So here you can see make sound. So eagle is making sound, and then eagle can fly, or eagle is flying here. And in the same way we have ostrich, which is a non-flyable animal, or you can say the bird. So it can make sound and ostrich can run only, right? And then in the same way we have horse, which is a non-flyable animal, so horse can run, and it is an animal, so horse can also make the sound, right? And most interestingly here, just look at the uh, calling. So here I have created few of the objects of each and every classes. So here one object is there like new duck, and this object is pointed by its own reference, right? So duck equal to new duck. So this is the reference variable. So when you use class reference variable, then you are able to access all the members, right? So here duck can make sound, duck can fly, or duck can swim. And in the same way we have eagle also. So eagle has two methods, make sound and fly. And ostrich can also make sound and run, and horse can make sound and run. So this is when we use same class reference with the same object, right? But in case of if we use interface references, right? For example, here animal equal to new duck. So here if you write animal1 dot make sound, so duck can make sound, right? That is the meaning. But here in this using this reference variable animal, you are not able to access other methods, right? Because here this reference is of type animal, and animal has only one method, that is the make sound. So if you try to access animal1 dot, then it has only the make sound method, and it does not have any other methods. So although you are pointing to this object, the duck, and duck has three or four methods. Duck has three methods: fly, make sound, and swim. But here you are able to access only one because of this reference variable. And in the same way, you create one more object of duck, and which is swimmable, right? So here the duck can swim, and in the same way we have here this duck can fly. So the problem that what we had earlier, there is the multiple inheritance is not allowed in C#. So to solve that problem, we can use interfaces. And how it solves the problem? So it solves by implementing the interface members in the child class. So in interface, it does not implement it. It has only the method signature or only the declaration. It does not have the implementation. So the implementation you must give in to the classes, right? And in this way it solves the problem. So interface rules. So members are public by default, no access modifier. So you don't need to give the access modifier like public, private, right? Members are by default public. Classes must implement all the interface members. So you must implement it. You cannot skip it. You have to implement. And then interface can inherit other interfaces, such as interface iBird can inherit iAnimal or iFlyable. And naming start with, for example, iAnimal, iLogger, right? So it should start with I, but it is not mandatory. I just wanted to show you one more thing. Let's say I want to skip one of the implementation. Here in duck, let's say I don't want to make the sound, right? Because I can see duck is inheriting from iSwimmable and iFlyable. But here iSwimmable is inheriting from iBird, and iBird is inheriting from iAnimal. So ultimately this make sound method should be implemented. Let's say if I skip that implementation, then how it works. So I'm just going to this place and making it, I'm just making the comment, right? Now you can see it is telling the duck does not implement interface member iAnimal of make sound. So because of the inheritance and the interface member must be implemented in the class, you have to implement it, otherwise it will show you this type of error. Let's uncomment it. Yes, and if you run this application, then you can see the result. Now here you can see duck can make sound, duck can fly, duck can swim. Eagle is making sound, eagle is flying, or ostrich is making sound, ostrich is running. Horse is making sound, horse is running. Duck can make sound, duck can swim, duck can fly. These are from the interface reference variable calling here below. So yeah, this is the interface, and I hope you understood the concept. So if you enjoy the videos, please do like and share with your friends also. And if you have not subscribed the channel, then please subscribe it also. Thanks and have a great day.